From the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Into the upper deck and gone. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Here's Michael Brantley.
The right fielder.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. His career numbers in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That
misses 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down the third baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down. And definitely worth another look with our show track hand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and that's the third out. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 Houston. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is Jonathan India. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
India.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad.
On to first in time, 1 away.
That is second. The left fielder.
1 out, base is empty, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch of the AB now. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-0 now. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. McCullers is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Reds are down nothing. Second inning set to go, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First offering. Had him reaching that time. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. So let's take a peek at our plate. It's Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Popped up. And he will put it away to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Houston. In is Joey Votto now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First offering. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Votto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
Throws him on the breaking ball that time. Joey Votto becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Mike Moustakas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Grounded back up the middle. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fifth.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Kyle Farmer to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way.
Ball one.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Brantley. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here now's the pitcher, Lance McCullers. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
No balls and a strike to count.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Lance McCullers is retired to kick off the inning. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. From the stretch. And that's waved at. Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 2 out here and a runner at second. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Ready with the 2 there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top 2-0. So here's Tyler Naquin, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Nobody out, runner on first. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First pitch on the way. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble. Back to the top of the order now. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. Good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Next up is Jesse Winker. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. In there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's not.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit on the ground out to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Astros lead 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning.
Castellanos.
First offering. Nicolas Castellanos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Gurriel scoops it up, and there's 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. 0-2 count and the pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Kyle Farmer. He flew out in his last debut.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. First offering on its way.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Farmer picks it up cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lance McCullers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Michael Brantley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that was...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
Tyler Naquin.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Count 2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
1-1, here it is.
No, that's low.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Luis Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Jonathan India is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Jesse Winker is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend at double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hot shot down the line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Nick Castellanos now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it, and the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And now, Mike Moustakas. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Christian Javier, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 7 and the Astros 2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Astros.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Brantley on at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that one yanked just foul. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Runners on first with 1 down. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And stepping in, Kyle Tucker. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
0-1.
Fastball well outside. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been in.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Reds 7 and the Astros 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hit to third. And that's out number 1. And now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Tyler Stevenson gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Jonathan India is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for Cincinnati. They hold a 7-4 lead. Luis Cessa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now it'll be Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Martin Maldonado is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Justin Verlander will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. And now in the box, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next, it'll be Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, 3-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks. Into the box now, Joey Votto. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Mike Moustakas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. On the ground to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Brantley stands at first with 1 out. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in. Right?
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Lucas Sims enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Popped up. Votto has room in foul territory, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Kyle Tucker would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Ready now is Tyler Naquin.
Leading off for the Reds.
Now here's the first offering.
Tyler.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit down the third baseline. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Tucker Barnhart. Grounded out in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering.
Hey! Hey!
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Max Schrock will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They won't add. Michael Givens takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Kyle Tucker will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Kendall Graveman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a little blooper to center. India shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, as incredibly we are all tied. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all until today.
Amir Garrett has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Michael Brantley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. One and two. Here it is.
I got to count 2 and 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated.
We're all knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Reds will try to walk it off. Ryan Presley enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan India flew out last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Struck him out.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to bat will be Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the AB now. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. Lifetime against this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his...
First offering, Yorgan Alvarez is at the plate as he looks at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now. The 2-0. Fouled off. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping in once again is Carlos Correa. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Garrett is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Chased after that one. It's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2. He strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have it left for Houston. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Joey Votto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joey Votto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mike Moustakas is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. Brantley is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Reds are down in order. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Justin Wilson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 34.
So here is Yuli Gurriel. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Count to the Astros first baseman. Up high. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Martin Maldonado waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Martin Maldonado, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Matty, 3 fastballs in a row.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Number 77.
And he popped him up. Votto in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Tyler Naquin.
In there, no balls and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Chopped weakly to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball.
Now
if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Tucker waits on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. As Dribble Cabrera will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Curveball taken a little high. Left side, but well fouled.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field.
Alvarez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Tony Santillan gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 64.
Onto the 12th frame in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugouts in the game in the big leagues.
The windup and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next, here is Michael Brantley. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Winker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Alex Bregman struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. So Jonathan India digging in now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in is Jesse Winker and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shaken here.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit, Nicholas Castellanos. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 1-2 on its way. And that misses 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are tied 9-9. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. First pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. Winker has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Now at the plate, Carlos Correa attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 1-0 the count. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So now here is Kyle Tucker. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it still was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Kyle Farmer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Hit down the line at first. Over. Reds are down in order, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Stepping up is Yuli Gurriel. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Just missing here. 2-0. The pitch. A liner caught at third by Moustakas, and that becomes the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Martin Maldonado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Another 0-2 home.
One
There's
ball,
a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Jose Urquidy gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First pitch of the AB on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the... On to the bottom of the 14th. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called a strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. Have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble. All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much, Homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Tucker Barnhart stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Altuve for 1. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 64, Sony.
Aristides Aquino will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The next 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. None left for Cincinnati. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Michael Lorenzen gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. All set for the start of the inning, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the AB now. 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way.
Nope,
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
At the plate now, Michael Brantley fouled away. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And now here is Alex Bregman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's wide. 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas is there. And there are 2 away now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. He's set and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Astros get a chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Astros 10 and the Reds 9. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jonathan India.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Up next, Jesse Winker comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Too high. 1-2. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No surprise from this manager. Infield overloads the right side as they'll try to force the hitter to avoid the shift. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Joey Votto stands in as he looks at a called strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Joey Votto is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Here's the first pitch. And they run one in on him here as this is on the ground to second base. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going like good it is.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Now at the plate here is Kyle Tucker. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
2 balls, 1 strike, and count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate is Yuli Gurriel. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Next up will be Kyle Farmer.
For the Reds.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Well, you don't want to do the math on a 1 for 7, but the base hit might leave him with a little more positive taste from this one.
100%, Matty. Give me that knock all day long. The last thing you want is an 0 for 7. That's like 2 days of being terrible.
The winning run is at first base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and whip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Tucker Barnhart is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count. Foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shooter out. Eugenio Suarez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 7. Eugenio.
Here's the first pitch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Tucker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. The Reds leave 1. Jeff Hoffman will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. And now the first pitch. Martin Maldonado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt.
The throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Framber Valdez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gun in the inning. This ball will be chopped foul. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded to the right. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jose Altuve steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jonathan India. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Lined into left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been.
The 3-1 pitch. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Here's the first pitch.
Right fielder. Yadav.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the Reds have done it. They walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Cincinnati put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jeff Hoffman is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.